Here comes Duchesne. He scores.
That Duchesne delays, he scores. He outmaneuvered and outweighted Cornelis, a beauty.
Trying to keep Colorado even in the shootout. And he does. Beautiful backhand game and tucking it around the left skate.
Through the circle, Necas to the forehand and he scores. Marty Necas breaks on around the outstretched pad of Ingram.
Picks up speed as he comes over the line. Shoots and scores.
Got him to bite on the fact he might shoot it. Elevates up over top. Quick hands, quick skates. No chance for Wedgwood on this one.
He's in the two-hole. Beniers assesses, scores a beautiful goal.
Excellent job with the fake to set up Hill, moving to his left, back to the forehand. Desperation there from Hill, trying to stick the stick up, but what a move.
Got 54 shootout goals, number 1 all time. And make it 55. He's had the most shootout attempts in history at 134 and a shooting percentage of over 40%. Huge point on the line here. Coyle on Gibson, and he scores. Tied up.
What a deke that was. Holy mackerel. And to the forehand.
At Little Caesars Arena in Hockeytown. Great move by Coyle. Angles to his right. Big moment here for Bratt. Stick handling. Scores. Now we're tied at 1.
Coming left to right. He goes to the backhand. Nice slick move.
And now it's Luke Evangelista. And he comes in. Again, he could win it. Evangelista waiting. And he scores. And the Predators win it.
He scores! The Predators win! 8 rounds! The shooter is Victor Arvidsson from Boston. Arvidsson delays, makes the move, and he scores on the backhand. 3 assists and this to win it in the shootout. Pretty nifty move there. Getting the second point for the Bees. Dylan Schultz will start it out for Washington. And he scores on the backhand. Here's the move, and he puts it right up under the bar.
Quinn with the puck. Right circle. To the middle. Fakes. Scores! A slow-mo finish on a wonderful goal by Jack Quinn in the shootout.
And here comes McTavish with his trademark speed, if you will. And he scores! He speeds it up just in time and sneaks it 5-hole, and the Ducks down 2 halfway through the third. Win this afternoon in a shootout, 5-4.
Guinness Stroh's had himself a strong game. Can he get one? What a fake and what a goal!
It's a little razzle-dazzle himself. Look at the head fake, then go to the backhand.
And now he picks up his pace. And Zegras waiting, and he scores. Great puck control.
At the end, it's just a patience. Right there, home, and then up.
Ryan O'Reilly crossing to the slot. O'Reilly scores! O'Reilly's 3rd shootout goal this year. Drift to his left. Now he'll cut top of the rings coming in on Skinner.
Shoots and scores! Oh, nifty hands from Andrei Svechnikov.
That is by far when he's had his most shootout success. Head up the whole time. Look at that little handiwork.
Nichushkin moving in. Scores! Val Nichushkin, he goes down the left side, then bellies to the backhand, and then a quick little pull back. And you can see Wallstedt could not stay with him there.
Also from the left, now curls back to the slot. Forehand, and he tucks it home. Back to the forehand, and he puts it inside the far post. He can win it right here. Necas, forehand, he tucks it home. And the Colorado Avalanche come back. Ottinger couldn't get a stick on it. And that big sweeping move this time over to the forehand for the... Look at that. That's the old Mike Modano.
Here's Jesper Bratt, 12 of 33. And he shoots and scores! Hands of a sushi chef right there for Bratt. Perfect.
Go walk in, delay, scan it, make a move, and score.
Able to get to the middle of the ice. He sells the shot. Really unfortunate for Stolarz in the sense that he got a lot of that.
From the right wing side. Left shooting Carlson. Goes backhand and made it look easy. There's
no way he's going to be able to push across and get back to that move by Karlsson.
It's McTavish, the third shooter. And we know he slows down as he approaches. You can hear pin drop. 5-hole. He did it again.
You have to keep forward momentum when you're in the shootout, and he does ever so barely.
Lights might be a little fresher. Austin Matthews scores, and the Maple Leafs have won at Rogers Arena for the first time since 2019.
How about this? Just froze the goaltender, Tolopito.
The Caps need him to get one here. What a beautiful backhander from Dylan Strome. If he scores the last, the Capitals win. Score! Nick Dowd is the hero. The first goal and the final goal. And the Capitals escape with 2 points.
Moves Kemper. Shoots, score! The shootout continues.
Watch the leg kick and the pump. He's going to draw Kemper down just briefly. Just a little hesitation for
Louis Krevia, the big defenseman, sent out there by Jeff Blashill. And on Vasilevsky with a backhand, scores!
And he just puts it, elevates. That's the key.
Andrei Svechnikov to the forehand. Scores!
Great when you keep goalies guessing. I thought he was going to go forehand, backhand. And he does backhand, forehand.
And Johnson will go first for Columbus. Scores.
Quick turn and then cut back the other way. You can try that all day long, but you can't to do it that quick.
Charlie Coyle looking to get the Jackets to win. Scores.
Now 2 for 2 on the shootout this season, and when you go with the stick like Shelov's did right there, it makes it tough to kind of stay with it.
Second round of the shootout to the slot. Deke shoots, score! Backhander!
Slow it right down, almost to a dead stop. Really sell that look like he's going to go forehand. That's a big-time finish.
Don't be surprised if he goes forehand, backhand here. Forsberg to the backhand scores! Bar down for Forsberg to give Nashville the lead. You can hear the backhand in your living room. Don't take my word for it.
He tied the game late. Boldy in. And what a move by Boldy. Ties it at 1.
He bought to the blocker side. Right there. See the shoulder shimmy on Thatcher Demko. Scores! Matty Beniers with a beautiful move, and that's had to tuck it into the open net on the forehand.
He came down forehand and then pulled and then right back across the green, and Demko couldn't get that right pad back.
Marty Necas, a 3-point game already. Score! What a move! Tucked it just inside the post on the forehand.
It's tough for a goaltender when a guy cuts back that hard. And he just about lost it.
Now Nathan McKinnon, straight up the middle of the ice, pulls up, scores!
Well, he comes right down the middle and then stops up. And then just a quick release. A couple little quick stick handles and then fires it across aggressively.
And Boldy slides it in on the backhand.
Well, Boldy, we've been talking about him all night. The confidence, the poise with the puck.
Donato, second shooter for the Hawks. Donato waits and scores. What patience and a perfect finish on the backhand.
He's 4 for 14 in his career. Kevin Hayes through the middle, and he scores.
Hayes with like almost a Datsuk style goal.
Here comes Raquel. Also going wide. Scores!
Went fishing. Just reel them in. Govich bit.
For the Islanders, left circle, between the dots, backhand scores.
Whoa, he cuts across and he just goes to the backhand. Very comfortable on the backhand, just reaches out.
Here's Panarin, who has 2 goals on Ashton this afternoon. Panarin moves in, deep, and scores! What a beauty! Artemi Panarin.
Here comes Andrei Svechnikov. Thing in, going to the backhand and scores! He ropes a beauty!
Takes it to his backhand, changes the angle by about 3 to 4 feet.
Jarvis picking up speed to the forehand. He scores.
Sell the backhand, get the goaltender moving back to the forehand, and he goes into the net himself.
He scores.
He'll swing in off the right side. Backhand roof.
Boy, oh boy.
In the shootout this year. Next in, and he has Westwood there.
Jeez. I mean, the old one-hander.
Here's Matthews. Austin Matthews. And he has.
And Chris, this is one of those moves that, man, you ever look talented when you score.
36% in his career in shootouts. Swings in off the left side. He stick handles it into the net. Sick moves here. Here comes Troy Terry.
You expect out of a player, and they love to go 5-hole or whatever it is. And
Connor Bedard's night. Can he make it continue? Bedard on Hart. What a move! What a goal! Connor Bedard. Connor Bedard takes this puck for a rock. Foot over. Oh my gosh! He's smooth with it. Chance to walk it off here. He can win it for Vegas. Backhand score! Shea Theodore wins it for Vegas in the 4th round of the shootout. This is unbelievable. Look at the range.
Kaprizov to try and extend the shootout. And he scores!
Look at that puck flipped up. You can see that late.
Ostlund moves in. Back to the forehand. He scores. And Buffalo has ended Minnesota's win streak.
And he does not make a mistake right there. Nice job. He comes across, gets the goaltender moving a little bit.
He collects, angles to the right circle, now to the middle, slows, backhand, he scores! What a crafty move that was!
Here he is on Ersson. Holmstrom. What a move! And what a goal for Simon Holmstrom.
And then Holmstrom quickly brings it back.
Here he picks up speed. Zegras in on Reddick. Scores.
That is filthy.
And he scores! This time to the backhand.
Man.
Zuccarello in against Wedgwood. And he goes to the backhand, makes it look easy, and scores.
He's only 5'8". I think his stick's about 6 foot.
Through 65 minutes. Natchez in for Colorado. And he outweights Falstad and scores on the backhand.
He faked hard backhand. Boom. I'm going to get you all the way over there.
Matt Boldy for Minnesota. Boldy scores!
It's incredible. He maybe wanted to go backhand. He saw Wedgwood didn't move. Over the boards for the Flames. Kadri in. Deeks backhand scores! What a goal from Nazem Kadri, who dusts it off.
Just hung on to it and then shovels it.
6 for 12 in his career. Kent Johnson starts us off. He delayed and he scores! What an incredible move!
That was the same play, only this time he finished. This one was more defined, more sharp, more watch this. Man, what a play to the backhand.
Bratt going wide on the forehand.
Little backhand flick is in.
It's a good goal for Jesper Bratt to tie it.
Bratt won the game in overtime on Thursday. A chance to give the Devils a 2-0 lead here in the shootout. Comes flying down the right side. Bratt moves, scores!
That is nasty. Watch these quick mitts. Backhand, forehand.
So Dallas grabs the upper hand, and now Leon Draisaitl. Draisaitl moves in on DeSmith. Tucks around and scores. Wow. Backhander score. What a move. Leon Draisaitl outlasts Casey DeSmith and tucks it inside the right post.
Slowly walks in from the wall. In front, stick handling, waiting. Oh, and he scores. Wow.
Practices this at the end of every warm-up, and he does go right through the 5-hole.
Stuffs it through the legs.
Here is Bobby Brink. Brink moving in.
Wow, what a set of hands from Brink. Brink scored the game's first goal. Look at this, 1 move, 2 moves. Oh, I got 1 more for you. What a beauty from Bobby Brink.
Michkov moving in with it.
There's the fake that Shelov's bites off the pad.
Everybody standing in Smashville. Forward back. He scores!
It's all his hands. Watch his hands. Little fake here. He looks like he's going to the backhand.
Johnson gets that goal. Russ looks to respond. Scores!
Big shot. Look at this. Look at him on his feet dancing.
Adam Fantilli. He scores!
Fakes, Deeks, and scores! Fantilli!
All kinds of moves there.
Yeah, shake it, big.
13 for 21. He was 2 for 3 last year. He's really dawdling his way in. Now he cuts to the middle and scores! He makes it look easy.
Stick handles, so you don't know when he's gonna pull the trigger. That's the tough part.
He was 2 for 6. In from the left wing. Dinks and scores. Beautiful move by Holmstrom to tie the shootout at 1.
What a move!
He sells it so hard, and then he puts the brakes on. Here we go. Jarvis is in.
Through the circle, Jarvis scores! A nice move by Seth Jarvis. He's got more talent in his finger than I do in my whole hand.
Sharp shooter to be sure. In on Grubauer. Stützle scores! Advantage Ottawa as Stützle goes 5-hole.
You love this play from Stützle.
1 for 3 this season. Little showmanship, Panarin in, Deeks, Wolf down, and Panarin scores. He floats that one over Wolf. Oh boy, now is the puck moving backwards?
I didn't think it did.
McTavish is a perfect 3 for 3 this year. He can win it for the Ducks here in LA. McTavish scores. The Ducks down 2-0, come all the way back, and they win it in a shootout.
But the last second is just that one move. And watch how quickly he gets the wedge of the stick underneath it on the back end.
Here's Draisaitl in the shootout against Wolf.
Scores. That's a fake job right there. Known so much for that quick release, but he's got the moves as well. To win it for Calgary. Backhander score! And in the 8th round, the Flames complete the comeback from 3-0 down and prevail